Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. So we're going to start a new run tonight. Since my last run felt very illegitimate, this time we're going to do all dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. It's going to be a mix. All little guys, it's called. We'll do Iron Man, of course. All right, we got to think about this party. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? No more Sonic sleep scam. Yeah. Yep, I corrected how the invisibility works for psionics after I realized I implemented it incorrectly. It was too strong. Okay, so what are we going to do? Fighter, thief, assassin, cleric, acrobat. Let's take a look at what all these classes can do. So the gnome can be an assassin, illusionist, cleric. Oh, I forgot they could be clerics. Illusionist, thief. Interesting. Halflings. Halflings can be druids. Okay. Let's start with a druid. Halfling druid's kind of weird, but it's going to be cool. Weapon proficiencies. Let's do scimitar and sling. How many hit points can we get? It's like 10-ish. 19 constitution. That's pretty sweet. Jimmy says we should remember this run when we eventually get to Kryn Remaster. Kinder will prove their mettle. I'm certain of it. That's right. Let's see. I like to get decent strength, good dexterity, good constitution. Intelligence and wisdom's pretty important anymore, too. You know, druids, I'm going to get 18 dex. Because druids have terrible armor class in general. You'll notice that the armor class is actually lower than what it is normally. And that's because of the height armor class adjustment I put in. I'm going to check this one out. I don't like the 14 constitution. But I like that we got psionics. This will be... We'll just call them half for now. And then we'll decide if we want to keep him. Empathy. Ooh, he has a reduction. Yeah, let's keep this guy. Okay, modify. We need to rename him. Jimmy. Colorado. Keep. Okay. Next, let's do a gnome illusionist. Let's make him chaotic good. Sling. I definitely want high constitution. Let's go for high dex and constitution. Jimmy says reduction in an all little guy run? People will accuse you of going too far. Yeah, the reduction in psionic ability is pretty crazy. It can shrink you less than an inch tall. That's where you'll have minus 12 armor class. Even without dodging, because you're so tiny, it's hard to hit. You won't do any damage. Well, you'll have a huge strength loss for damage, but... that was pretty good, but I think we can do better. Ooh. Okay, we're keeping this. Reroll, no. Hey, Saztam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You came in just in time. Lemonhead ST. You're a gnome. You're an illusionist. Okay. Man, look at those saving throws. -5 against spell. That is so good. Okay. Next we'll do a dwarf. Let's do a fighter. We're going to get this guy 19 constitution so that we can get him regeneration ability. I go with good. Yeah, let's go with good. Thanks for giving Saztam the shout out, Jimmy. Okay, what are we going to have him use? We know we're probably going to find a longsword at some point. Let's do battle axe, hand axe, hammer. Ooh, wow. This is pretty impressive. We're keeping it. That was quick. Okay, nobody else is here to chat. So, what are we going to call this guy? Let's call him... Tuffy. Yeah, Tuffy. All right, let's do a cleric. I want a dwarf. Let me look at gnome again. Gnomes can be clerics. Hold on. So dwarves also get the saving throw bonus, plus they get it against poison. Let's go for a psionic dwarf cleric. And let's actually go evil. Chaotic evil. He's going to throw flasks of oil. Do I get him a staff sling? Yes. Hey, Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks for the 40 bits on-screen celebration hype. I appreciate it. Mini scam, he says. Yeah, that's right. We're doing all minis. Saztam says we don't need them anyway. Oh, Jimmy says that Europeans are still an hour behind. Yeah, thanks again, Duncan. I really appreciate that. Ooh. Constitution's terrible. We're going to get a psionic cleric. We have one psionic so far, and it was the druid. The other character was not. The other two weren't. I want to make the cleric one. You want high constitution on gnomes, dwarves, and halflings because it gives them a higher saving throw bonus against all those things. Makes them quite strong. Duncan says, gave up on Seeker Silver Blades and went straight to Gateway, huh? Yeah, I didn't give up on it. I'm definitely still doing secrets, but the Savage Frontier I think is going to be easier for me to pull in. So I wanted to start with that. And I'm going to make it where you can transfer from Pool to Savage Frontier. Maybe even from Curse to Savage. I haven't decided on that yet. But since Gateway's kind of an entry level thing, more, I do want to still allow you to transfer to it if you want. In fact, I may make it where you can create and transfer from Savage to Pool of Radiance or Curse as well. We'll probably do, well, depends on how easy that is. If that becomes easy, then I may even do Treasures after Gateway and then go back to Secret. Secret's just so much more boring. Hey, Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy Monday. We're doing a mini party here. Dwarves, halflings, and gnomes. I want to try to make a cleric that's a psionic as well. Because clerics are sometimes limited with their options. And that will really open up things for them. The druid I made is a psionic, and he has reduction, which will give him an armor class that's super low if I want to cast. This isn't bad. Wisdom is 17. Dex 17, Con 17. Okay, let's see what abilities he got. So these don't, he's got 4. That's, yeah, he's not going to have many disciplines, I don't think. Animal telepathy, hypnosis, and precognition. And then he has astral projection and shape alteration. I haven't implemented 3 of those. Let's drop them. Gnome. Oh, wait. No, I was doing dwarf. Dwarf. Cleric. Chaotic evil. Staff sling. Flail. You're doing great. Glad to hear that, Tim. Mini party hype. That's right. Yeah, and I think I've figured out how to decode VGA graphics. So that brings in pools of darkness and what's the other one? Dark Queen of Kryn? For at least graphics, but I think theirs is in a quite different format too, so we'll see. $37. Both Savage Frontier games are VGA, right? Uh, I I felt like the first one was EGA. But I'm not sure, Jimmy. Maybe Duncan knows. This is a good cleric. Well, 16 wisdom. No. Well, if it is VGA, I've figured out how to pull in the title graphics at least. But I don't know why I was thinking it was EGA. Hey, Chads, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're trying to make a psionic cleric here. Constitution's too low. Nope. Oh, dexterity's terrible. Can't do it. Tim's on a 3-stream watch streak. Nice. Chad says, I'm sure you've been asked this a million times about this remaster. Is there something I can read that shows the highlights of the changes? Yeah, if you go to my Discord server and just probably the quickest way is to download it from the downloads link and just open the README. And I would open the Curse of the Azure Bonds one and then read that one because that was what I started with. So that one has way more additions described. And then you can read the Pool of Radiance one because it was built on top of that. And then you'll see the additions to the Pool of Radiance. I mean, I post on the Discord all the time, updates on there, so you could go through all those, but there's a lot of other junk mixed in that's not related directly to the remasters. So the README text files inside are the best. Tim says, mini watch streak hype. 13 dexterity, come on. It's way too terrible. Yeah, sure, no problem, Chats. Duncan says Psionics equals auto win scam. No, I fixed the invisibility, which was completely broken. I had to re-implement it. It's totally different now than what it was. It doesn't act at all like invisibility. It's more like an offensive spell, combat only. And when you're low level, it won't work on that many either. It all depends on the disciplines you get and how good they work with the synergy of that character. Like reduction on my druid's going to be really good because druid's a pretty bad armor class. And that's going to give him a ridiculously low armor class. Ah, 14 wisdom. We can't do that on a cleric. This is the only other psionic I'm going to create unless I get lucky while rolling the other two characters. We'll have 2 psionics. Although, you know what? I could do a thief. Just a straight thief because they're kind of crappy. And I could give him psionics and see how he turns out with that. Like if he got expansion or he could get huge strength, that would actually be pretty sweet. Or if he could heal. Hey, Shell Shock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Vertically challenged run? Yeah. Dwarves, halflings, and gnomes. Trying to get a darn psionic with decent stats. Hey, Duncan, do you know, is Gateway of Savage Frontier VGA or EGA? Wow, this was pretty good, except dexterity is horrible. Let's see what psionic disciplines he gets. He got invisibility. Okay. Well, like I said, what that does is make him invisible to just a character or two, depending on his level. And his his armor class is going to be horrible. 10. We'll give it a shot. He's got 18 wisdom, 18 intelligence. That's pretty good. That 10 armor class will help offset it. It's kind of a mix, Duncan says. The box states VGA. Okay. All right, cool. Well, I've already pulled in some VGA graphics then from it. So that's good news. Just need to get a giant's +1 cloak to have them all hide in it, Shell Shock says. Okay. Let's do a halfling. Another halfling. Oh, I could do an acrobat. Let's do an acrobat. And we'll do chaotic neutral. And we will get psionics on this guy. Composite shortbow, yes. Broadsword, yes. It should be a little easier to get psionics on an acrobat, because their stats are pretty good. Wow, yeah, I forgot they can get 19 Constitution. Pretty sweet. I need to rename some of these too once we get them added, because a few more people have chatted. 63. This isn't terrible. It's not great. Let's check it out. So this doesn't really matter. Can't do a blast. All right, we'll make this Duncan. See what he got. Body equilibrium, body weaponry, hypnosis, and reduction. Astral projection. So astral projection I haven't implemented. All 4 of those others I have. Another reduction. Where's my expansion? Body weaponry could actually be kind of useful on a thief. Hypnosis could definitely be useful. Body equilibrium. Just for falling, so that's not that useful. Okay, we'll remove them and we'll do another one. See if we can get better. I think I might do daggers actually. Yeah, let's do daggers so we can dual wield them. Whoa. 19 con, I like that. Strength is okay. Let me see who was chatting. So Tim was next. We'll do Tim on this one and we'll see how it turns out. And then we'll go back to do Duncan. Tim Coolish. Let's see what he got. Body equilibrium, sensitivity to psychic impressions. No. Halfling. Duncan says, I know I have altered the player icons with my own and I had to use EGS models. Oh, EGA models. So does it maybe have both? Depending on your options when you enable in the game, maybe it's EGA or VGA graphics. Okay, no. Yeah, sure thing, Tim. Always name it after who gets here first in chats. The early bird catches the worm. The early birds catch the names. We have one character after this one. I probably need another tank of some kind. Duncan says, no, as I said earlier, it seems like both are there, even though it's advertised as VGA game. 5 hit points? Ew. Everything else is pretty good, though. Let's check it out. Expansion and reduction. Detection of good or evil. Molecular manipulation. Okay. Does give him flexibility. All right, we'll keep it, I guess. 5 hit points is a bit rough. So this one we will rename. How do I spell it? We got this one too to rename. Okay, who's next? Chad's Perch. Okay. So we got one more character. We have a thief, cleric, fighter, illusionist, and druid. Do an assassin. Let's try it. Oh, hang on. Can dwarves become assassins? Yes, we're going to do dwarf assassin. Let's do neutral evil. Okay, what are we going to give him? Composite longbow. Sure. Poison. Let's do short sword. Reroll. Yes. Since I'm not making a tank, I am going to get one more psionic. Because I only have one tank right now. 15 strength. No. No. I don't know if there's... Oh, Shell Shock was the other that chatted. I need to put him in here. The colorful pragmatic alignment. Neutral evil. An assassin that's neutral evil. Yeah, in this party I will try to transfer to curse if we can make it. Because it's got a wide variety of abilities. We're gonna get level, not really level capped, we'll hit the experience penalties with these non-humans, which will really slow down their progression. But that's perfect for curse, because then we won't be super high level when we get the curse. I did raise the level caps to 30 in the most recent engine. Except monks and druids, they hit it earlier. I think druids peak at level 23 and monks 17. The level 17 monk is ridiculous. You don't get huge improvements once you get past level, I'd say 17 on most characters. You'll just get a hit point or two. Some of the magic users will still be able to improve their Thaco a little bit. Same with the thieves, but besides that, really isn't that much advantage to getting that high level. I guess Against level drain, it's good. You've got 10 levels that the undead have to get through before they start really causing major problems with your characters. That's a good thing. $18 Sonic points? Come on. I went with an evil cleric, so we should be able to control some undead in the graveyard. Actually, yeah, command them. Probably if we're level 6 when we get there. Man, assassins, their dwarves are kind of hard to get psionics out of. Dexterity is terrible. I can't take it. 13 dexterity on an assassin. No. Man, I'm tempted. Can halflings be assassins? Don't remember. Alright, forget this. Let's see if a halfling can be one. Oh, they can't. Alright. Do I care about throwing poison yet? I'm actually going to do dagger. Then we can have double poison potential once we get to blade venom. 13 dex. 4 hit points. Let's see what he got. Invisibility, body control, animal telepathy. No. Reduction would actually work really good on an assassin that had blade venom, because you could just, even though you won't do much damage, you could dual wield daggers. Your armor class would be super low where they couldn't hit you, and you could slice them and poison them and kill them with poison. So just imagine, like, gosh, what was that movie called? There's a horror movie, Trilogy of Terror, maybe is what it's called. There's like this little statue, voodoo statue thing with dagger that sneaks around and like harasses this woman. It's like a cursed statue that comes to life. I just picture that this guy about this tall running around with little daggers, poisoning people. That'd be funny. Wasabi coated weapons. Come on. Making their nervous system shiver and their veins seize just like nature intended. That's what Shell Shock says. Can't do 13 decks. Deck's too low. And these dwarves are stubborn. 14 decks. Okay, 17, 17. All right. That doesn't matter. This will be Shell Shock. Expansion reduction again. Sensitivity to physical impressions. All right, we're just going with it. Man, I got that so many times. I think 2 or 3 of my guys have reduction. That will make that assassin really hard to hit. Okay, let's speed up his tour. We don't want it to be a 3-hour tour. I am going to turn on item damage. Let's see. Try and decide if I want item experience turned on. Makes it a lot harder. We'll get a lot less experience. Yes, let's do it. Treasure experience on. Okay. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? The mark of a good rogue is how well they dodge responsibility and consequence, Shellshock says. Okay, so this guy... Does he specialize? Scimitar and sling. This is my druid. Scimitar, sling, leather, wooden shield. Saztam the illusionist. Sling. Chads. Battle axe, hand axe, hammer, longsword. Longsword. I'm actually going to buy a couple of these in case one gets destroyed. Let's see. We'll start with banded mail. Okay, Duncan. Flail and staff sling. Flail. Staff sling. Banded shield. Tim. Daggers, composite short bow. Oh, arrows. Where's the arrows? Okay. And then armor. Studded leather. Hey, Slater, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Shell shock. Daggers, composite longbow. Longbow. Arrows. Studded leather. Okay, perfect. Alter order. Place. 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 Tim's the thief. Okay. All right. So, what do we have? Empathy and reduction, expansion and reduction, expansion, reduction, molecular manipulation, detect good or evil. Okay. So Jimmy's my druid. We're going to reduce returns. His armor class is -9 now, but his strength is 1. which doesn't impact his chance to hit with a sling or the damage he does with a sling. Probably need to make it though. If you're that small, you can't use a weapon. I need to think through that. It doesn't say that you can't. So it could be that the weapons you're using shrink in size too. I don't know. I gotta research that. Okay, this guy's the assassin. Let's shrink him down too. So he does 1d4 minus 2 damage now. If they go 23. Terrible chance to hit. Armor class minus 8. Tim, let's do the opposite with you. Let's have you do expansion. It gives you 17 strength. I don't know what you had before that. All right, let's see how we do. 23 Thaco, he's never going to hit. Let's have him use his bow. There we go, minus 8. So let's move him up front. Slow down, messaging. Tim. I didn't memorize any spells. No fireballs, no, we just started. This is the level 1 party. Duncan says Jimmy would make a terrible druid. He would summon animals just to barbecue. Basilisks count as snacks, Jimmy says. Not bad with ranged. Do I care about this money? No. Destroyed his scale armor. $42 experience in items. Yeah, we're getting way less. Okay. Cleric. Let's see, who is our cleric? I think is it Duncan? Yeah. Cure light wounds. Turn to normal size. Need to rest. $300 gold, 40 experience. Yeah, let's sell it. We're gonna need all the experience we can get. We only have 73. Okay, now we can memorize. So let's get Cure Light, Detect, Jimmy, Detect. Just get 3 detects. Level 1 druid spells aren't the best. Hypnotism. Cast remember. We are far apart from where Superman was, Tim says. Yeah. Not only do we have way more characters hogging it all up, but I turned on item experience. So this is how you're intended to get experience. The way Gary Gygax wants it. Way, way less. Superman was amazing. Yeah, he was way too strong with that invisibility, which has been fixed. Okay, let's do attack here. Jimmy. Kill the leader. Hypnotism. 4. Tim, you can Sonic Blast. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Next party, if you're lucky. Yeah, a little bit late. Thanks for the enlarged icon there, Duncan. 30 bits, he's writing it down. He's recorded the fact that Mr. Spock was late. Glad you can make it, Mr. Spock. And thanks again, Duncan. Destroyed his shield. $74 experience and items. The leather armor. Okay, let's put that on. Assassin. I don't know if any of this is worth any experience. Probably is not. Open it, yep. 81 experience and items. Short bow. Polished malachite sculpture. Okay. I'm gonna sell this probably. The arrows I may keep. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of experience there. 112 in items. Whoa, 8,400 gold. This is going to be hard to haul back to town. Share. Yeah, we can't get it all. Another short bow. Okay. Let's take the items first. And then share the money. Okay. Completely overloaded. Mr. Spock says, Duncan has publicly shamed me, lol. To the stockade. Let's go back to town. All right. You know what? Let's train real quick. That'll get rid of a bunch of this gold. Duncan is a cleric. All right, so he can get up to 10 hit points. Proficiency. Hammer. Mace. Quarterstaff. He got 8 hit points. So he rolled a 6 on a 8-sided die. It's not terrible. Assassin and Thief. Okay. Let's get them leveled up. Sever says getting back to town takes twice as long because of the items and metric tons of gold, platinum, and electrum. Yeah. It should. Okay, so he can get 8 hit points. 6-sided die. What proficiencies does he have? Dagger, composite longbow, poison. Okay. Let's get him longsword. Short bow. It's kind of funny seeing him try to use a lance. Actually, I don't think he can because of his height. We'll do short sword. Bastard sword. Okay, nice. Tim can also get 8 hit points. Hold on, let's see what his proficiencies are. Dagger, that's a short bow. Okay. I'm gonna do light crossbow. Dart. Broadsword. Okay, that really cut down our gold, but now we got some stuff to sell. 2 experience, 12 experience, no experience, 6, tortoiseshell hairpin, a gold whistle, coffer, bag of exotic spices. All right, so these are the magic short bows. I do want to keep one of them. Shell shock I gave proficiency. Yeah, okay. So he can use that. Leather armor. These. Do I care about this? I guess I'll wear it for now, just to have 12 movement. Broadsword now on him. Okay. Shell shock. He can do bastard sword now. Keep that for his primary. Let's see, and then Duncan. Flail, hammer, mace, quarterstaff, steps. Okay, nothing new for him. 5,500 gold. Another spell. Let's get a bless. Okay. Let's go get some more treasure, shall we? Let's go to SoCal Keep. Really, it's Sokol Keep. It's supposed to be spelled S-O-K-O-L. They misspelled it. SSI misspelled it. Parlay, we're going to be Sly. Don't want to fight these, allow them to flee. Hammer, worth 55 experience. Where's the cleric? So if they go 19 with the hammer, it's 18. We're going with the hammer. Hammer is actually a pretty good penetration ability. There's 0 on everything except they get a bonus against chainmail and plate mail. So while their damage is a little bit on the low side, they do have a good chance to hit. Shield, mace, sword. 276 experience and items. Okay. And the mace. Plus 2. I want a shield. Let's give the shield to the cleric since he can't do a wield. Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Really, we didn't get any experience there because I do plan on keeping most of that. Oh wait, there is one more thing over here. Get the gems. No, Moody. Hey, and welcome in. The single character succeeded, albeit he shouldn't have because invisibility was broken. It was too strong. Looks. Yeah, there's no way he would have made it after I fixed invisibility, the psionic invisibility. Take the gems, yep. Okay, we got 225 experience there. It's really just gold. That was enough for Chads. He's the fighter, I believe, yeah. Okay, so he has 19 constitution, so he could get up to 15 hit points. He's got 11. Battle axe, hand axe, hammer. Okay, we need to get him some kind of missile weapon. Let's do composite longbow. Ah, we get another. I want to do military pick. And then let's do Morning Star. And flask of oil. Ah. A doubles. Well, this is the first single specialist. It's too bad I don't know what weapons we're going to get. I know I'll be able to get a fine composite longbow, so I'm almost tempted to go that route. Because then he'll do ridiculous damage. Yeah, let's go the composite longbow route. Okay, we lost something. Let's see which one. Hand axe. Okay, he got 14 hit points. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Nice. Moody says, I did not see that coming, lol, about the invisibility. What do you mean by low guys? They're all dwarves, halflings, and gnomes. We got 5,900 gold we're lugging about. There's a banded mail. I'll keep the longsword in case I break my other one. Ooh, that's a mace +2. You know what? The leather +1's gonna go on the druid. Druids are very limited. Armor class 0. Nice. Okay, cool. Why not a quarterling, Moody says. Instead of a halfling. Yeah, I guess they start out as a quarterling, don't they? Where do I go next? The illusionist. Where are you? Saztam, right? Taking the longest to get them leveled up. Let's go get the bracers. All right, Tim. Time to do a psionic blast. Ouch. Mr. Spock says, for female characters, are there any advantage? There's some plot things that can be done with females. And female elves can ride unicorns if they're cavalier. Besides that, not really. They are lighter and shorter. So, trying to think if that would apply to anything. That would potentially cause enlarge to not make the icon size grow as quickly. To become 2 where they lose their armor. But that also means they don't get as much of the strength bonus. So in a way, I guess levitation, let me think for a minute here. So weight is a factor with levitation. So it could potentially help a little bit with something like that, but it's really not going to help that much. Dang. This work's so brutal. Happy Mario Day, Moody says. It is? It's Mario Day? Eats mushroom in celebration, Mr. Speck says. Hey, Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's going well here. Oh, Moody just did a joke. He says it's Mar 10. Moody got us all, guys. He got us all. Well played, Moody. Oh, look at that. Bo just changed his name to Tech Guy Bo. When did you do that one, Bo? Or you have two accounts now? Oh, this guy's got armor class 12 because he's stunned. I display it now, showing you the observed armor class. Should have known. It was a pun by the pun master. Okay, we got a tiny bit of experience in items. I want to pick it up. I guess we're not that far from town. We're so weak. Let me see if I made it where we can do psionics from here. Let me look at his strength. 17. 18. Hey, that's a big increase. I can allow him to pick up one more suit of armor. Jimmy. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have anything he can use from the psionic menu. Okay. All right, good enough. Glad you're doing good, Bo. Tech Guy Bo. We get one experience for the scale mill. Nope, keep that. Okay. Cast, remember. All right. Now, Chad's, we need to get him positive longbow, right? Because he's specializing with it. There we go. I'm going to get rid of this. All right, that was enough for Jimmy the Druid. Nice. Okay, guys, let me take a quick break here. I'm going to let my dog out. I'll be back in probably about 5 minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. On the road again. Ah, Jimmy, thanks so much. Resubscribed with Prime. 27 months. You've supported on here. Holy moly. Wow. 2 years and 3 months. That's crazy. Where does the time go, guys? That's what I want to know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. Thanks, Tim. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's see here. Jimmy is the druid. Let's come over here. Okay, so he can get 8 hit points. What proficiencies does he have? Sling and scimitar. Oh, I give him some more gold. Mr. Spock says, thanks for supporting DFortae, Jimmy. May all your cheats lead to wins. Yeah, I appreciate it. Means a lot. Gosh, what do we want this druid to do? Let's do quarterstaff. Ooh, I get another one. Spear. And another one. Staff sling. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He only got 5 hit points. So, well, I guess that's not bad because he doesn't have a constitution bonus. So he rolled a 5 on an 8-side die. Okay, and then the illusionist. Saztam the illusionist. He still needs 200. Let's go get the bracers, maybe. I really don't want to sell those, though. Oh, wow. This is a lot of orcs for a random encounter. Can you do a sonic blast? No. We're going to have you do reduction, though. Jimmy's reduced in size. Tim's our guy for sonic blast. Where's the best? Ooh, right there looks really good. All right, Duncan can do one too. He's confused. I don't want to hit him. Oh, he has invisibility. So let's use invisibility just to show you how it'll work. We'll do it for one turn. Begins focusing. So those guys can't see. Oh, it did the one that was already dropped. So these two guys can't see them. Let me make a note of that bug fix. So much, much weaker now, as you can see. Okay, let's do hypnotism. Three of them are going to surrender. Jimmy's armor class -10. Okay. So as you can see, when you hover over him, it says Sonic Invisibility Blind, Duncan Threx. So he can't see Duncan. That's how the new Sonic Invisibility works. Okay, Shell Shock. That guy. Ooh, ouch. 9 damage to Tim. Take that. Look like jailbreak prisoners. All these outfits. We need to change their icons. Wow, Tim has 1 hit point left. Oh, there's 1 left. Alright. You see some vials. Could be acid. So close, okay. Oh, Jimmy. Or no, wait, yeah. The druid Jimmy gets a 2nd level spell. Let's do Charm Person. Charm Person or Mammal, technically. Cast Remember. Was wondering how Jimmy had an armor class of -10, Moody says. He has the reduction sonic ability, which makes you, depending on your initial height and everything, it can make you tiny. And that's what happened there. But I think it's not right. I think it made him too small. I don't think he can be that small when we're level 1 or 2. I'm gonna have to check it out. Let's see here. Who was that? Jimmy? Yeah, okay. So he's level 2. Halflings are about 3 feet tall. So he would shrink less than a foot. I think it should give -6 armor class or something like that. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Okay, here we go. Tim. All right, shell shock. So he's a dwarf, level 2. What I'm going to do here is we're going to see what the observed height is. Let's do. And I'll see if I have to adjust it. Okay, here we go. So he's 48 inches in height by default, being a male dwarf. Okay. As a result. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see the bug. Okay. Yep. Let me make a note. That'll be easy to fix. Fix that offline. That's an easy fix. Okay. So I'm going to force it to be what it really should be right now. And then let's see what it ends up being. So he was 48 inches, subtracts a foot off, subtracts another foot. So now he's 24 inches tall. That will give a bonus. But not nearly what that was. Yeah, armor class 3. Okay, that's much more like it. He's 2 foot tall now. So what was happening was it was shrinking him down to about an inch tall, less than a foot. So it was making his armor class like minus 10, something ridiculous. Okay, charm person. Let's charm the kobold leader. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Didn't realize I killed him already. We charmed an ordinary kobold. $1,600 experience. Oh, I lost my item experience option. Okay. Treasure experience adjustment. I have to turn that back on. Kobold. Hey, look at that. He doesn't have all 10s. 11 strength, 8 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 11 dex, 6 con, 5 charisma. Thaco 21. Saving throw versus spells is 19. It's terrible. Okay. So the bracers, we're definitely putting on the illusionist. And let's detect. I don't think there's anything else magical here. Nope. Duncan says experience. Scam, run invalid. It is funny how much experience you get in the game without turning that option on. Going with the default. It's ridiculous how much you get. You can get to like level 5 so quickly. Ah, this one, we're not overpowering them. Look at that kobold, he's keen. 10, you don't have enough. You're just shy. Molecular manipulation. I think that's to manipulate money. I don't know what it was. Maybe it does work on enemies, I'm not sure. Okay, you can do a blast. Here goes our poor kobold. Duncan the cleric's hitting pretty good. A +2 mace. Let's keep you back. Actually, don't. I think one of these gets bonus versus orc. With that. Yeah, +1 hit bonus versus orcs. Because he's a dwarf. Finally. Our illusionist is ready. Okay. Still got 3,000 gold. I'm actually going to be low on gold here. I have to sell something. What am I going to sell? Nothing. I could sell the bracers. That's 6,000. I'm going to go ahead and do that because that'll make it a little more fair that I got that experience. Okay, acid vials. Okay, so let's do this. You take, I want to spend this gold. You guys take 1,000 gold. Everybody else share. Let's get the illusionist first. He can get 6 hit points. Let's do acid. Dagger. Ooh. Wall of fog, darkness, spook, gaze, reflection, dancing lights, detect invisibility. Man, this is tough. I'm gonna do wall of fog. Ooh, we got 5 hit points. Okay. Duncan. Flail, hammer, mace, quarterstaff, staff sling. Alright, why is Shell Shark's armor class so bad? And equipped his studded leather. Okay. So he can get 8 hit points. Oh, he's not. What? Oh, I'm in the fighters area. Okay. So he can get 15, 25, 36. He got 11. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. He got 6. That means he rolled a 4 on a 6-sided die. It's not great, not terrible. Thief can get, he can get 8. Tim got 11. Nice, he got 8. Good rolling, Tim. Duncan says a perfect opportunity for a message. Fool, you cannot train that class here. Yeah, that would be. Okay, Duncan gets 2nd level cleric spells. Let's get 2 hold persons and aid. Okay. Let's have you get a wall of fog. Perfect. Good place to stop for tonight. Moody says max hit point roll hype. That's right. All right, guys. New run's going pretty good. See how the halflings, dwarves, and gnomes end up later in the game. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.